right. Tell me your name.
My name, it's Jannie K. Goodson Brooks. And I was born July the 13th, 1929. My mother and father, they both have deceased. And I miss them very much. I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers. And they have all left me. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my family. They gone and left me, but God knows best. And I wish I was able to give a good speech, but I don't do a lot of talking. And the Lord let me remember a nice little bit to say from these friends of mine that wants to hear me. And I have children. Whichever mine. Frederick Lee, he's left me. The rest is Jess, Belinda,
Deborah, Audrey.
Those are my children. And but I left out one. Who did I say?
You have 7, and one has passed. His name is Frederick. You said Frederick Lee. Who are your other children? You've got Belinda,
Deborah, Audrey.
Those are your girls.
And those are my girls. Let me see, my boys. Frederick was the one that has passed. Freddie. And
Jeff.
yes, Jeff.
Greg.
Greg.
And what's your baby name?
Killer. Those are the ones that's left here with me. The girls,
You gave us your girls. So
I'm giving you my girls.
your oldest daughter is Belinda, and your youngest is a son, Kenneth. Do they act like the oldest child and a typical baby child? Do they act like
Kenneth is the baby.
Does he act like the baby? Does he claim that and act like he's the baby? Is he spoiled?
Kenneth act like the daddy.
He act like the daddy.
Yeah, like he everybody.
And tell everybody what to do?
Uh-huh. Yes, he tries to tell everybody what to do.
And what's that oldest daughter like, Belinda? What's she like?
Oh, she's always a helper. When they was born, she helped me to raise them because my husband had gotten killed. And Belinda, bless her little heart, she helped me to raise them, help to get their lessons, and she just was a big help.
Okay. What?
She graduated too, but she helped to raise these other children very much. And Deborah, she was very smart in school, but she wants to be wild. Belinda fixed her so she wouldn't let her be wild. No. No, you just couldn't imagine what she might do. Belinda took very good care of her for me.
Good, good. And what about Audrey? Can you remember anything about Audrey?
Audrey, she was more of a home baby. She kindly managed to take care of herself, but she was there under me, and she was very nice to be person there at home and all. She was very peaceful and sweet.
Girl power. I love the girls. Okay, let's think about the boys. Your face, that's beautiful.
Especially them boys.
So we're gonna talk about. We'll start with Jeff. What can you tell us about Jeff? Call his name and then tell me something about him.
Oh, Jeff, he was nice looking. He was come around to see about me all the time after he left out, to see about me. And he still does that nowadays. And Kenneth, he comes by too. And he is very nice. He was the baby of the family, of the boys. And he would try to look after me and do things.
Greg of Jeff do that you just love for them to do.
Greg, he was real nice, but he moved out by himself. very young. But he would still come by to see about his mommy. And I appreciated that, and I was glad of it. And nowadays, he still comes to see me, but he's married now and got his own house and everything, but he still looks for his mother.
I'm gonna go
I
back
talked
up.
about Jeff.
Yes, ma'am, you did.
Okay.
Okay.
And what do Jeff and Kenneth do that you just love? What they do for you? What did Jeff and Kenneth do for you? But you like to sit up there on the porch and watch them what?
Oh,
Hmm?
watch them.
Mm-hmm. Take care of your yard and plant some flowers.
Oh, yeah.
You like to see a pretty yard?
Oh, yeah, my boys, they were very nice to me. They come by and see about my yard and plant my grass and flowers and whatever they see needed to be done, they'll do it. They're very helpful to my mind. Oh,
So you've got some wonderful children.
yes,
And I don't know-
think so.
I don't know if you remember, but do you know the names of any of their spouses, wives or husbands that you like to mention? I think she mentioned who's,
Greg's wife. Did she say Brit?
I don't think I named
oh, she didn't name
any of
anybody?
them. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Two daughter-in-laws who are the two, three.
I don't know. I can't think of their names.
It's okay, we
She
can,
don't see.
okay, then we
I know one's name is Barbara. Who's that?
Jeff.
Jeff's wife.
Brenda. You know, she got 3 B's.
Greg's wife is Brenda,
Mm-hmm.
and Kenneth's wife is not with him, is she?
But what's her, you know her name though? You know her name?
What's her name?
Beverly.
Beverly.
But we don't have to say all of that.
That's all their wives. And their
You
wives.
mentioned him earlier, and then we didn't get him at the very beginning, but if you could mention his name, anything about him, and anything you want to say, and then we'll put that in there as well.
Who? Your
The
husband.
husband.
What's your husband's name?
Do you remember like when y'all got married? I heard her say something about y'all got married at Myrtle Beach. Anything you want to say? You know, you got married when you were young. Anything you want to say?
I'm trying to think. Is it June?
So tell me your husband's name and then anything you can remember about when y'all got married or something like that.
Oh, I can't remember. We
What was his
went
name?
to Archie Ghost, and we went together real young at school, and we got married after we got out of school. And wasn't long after that, when we got out of school, we got married. And we started having children. that lasted pretty good, and we wasn't long he got involved with a bad crowd of peoples, and it got in bad luck, which was so bad. And next thing we knew, I knew rather, that he was involved and he got killed. And that just hurt me so bad. And Belinda, my oldest girl, she helped me to raise the children. I worked the second shift. There's no other shift that I wanted to work on, but that second shift, that's what I worked on as long as I was able to work.
All of your life. Go to school here and then marry Mr. Archie here in Concord?
We got married here. I don't know where they come from, talking about the beach. We went to the beach, but we got married there. We got married here in Concord.
And you're still here.
And I'm still here, hanging on. The Lord has just been good to me. He looked after me. And I have so much to be thankful for.
Father in what, the 8th grade? Like the 8th grade.
But anyway, when they were done, they got married.
I thought Mama graduated.
He was the love of your life when you was in high school. Did he catch your eye? Did you catch his eye?
On that?
You tell that story.
Go ahead, Miss Janie. You can tell me. I won't tell nobody.
Well, we got both of them. Both.
So y'all both caught each other's eye.
Yeah, we got both of us his lives.
You have a deep little smile when you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was real sweet.
Good. I love love.
Well, she told me today, when they first started dating, because my grandfather was so strict, and he was even strict on us too. She said that they used to have to date through the fence.
You remember dating through the fence, Miss Janie?
Remember what?
Dating through the fence. Dating through the fence, like your dad wouldn't let you all see each other, so
His dad.
his dad,
Right
his
back
dad.
here.
Is that what
Right
happened?
back in the back.
This is the family Propst home.
Right
Okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
And so you had to talk to him through the fence?
Uh-huh.
I love how she likes that when she's talking about it. You can tell me, Miss Janie, I won't tell nobody. What was that? What was that like? What was that like?
It was nice. It was nice. It wasn't nice for us to have to do that, but we had to. Till he started coming to me worked out very well.
It did indeed. It did indeed. Okay. Anything y'all like to think about to add and talk about that?
What y'all telling?
Tell them about your famous peach cobbler.
My what?
Your famous peach cobbler. Everybody loves.
Who taught you how to make that peach cobbler? Did you do that on your own, or did you learn that?
No, I could do that good. At least that's what everybody thought it was good.
Yeah, tell them you known for your cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So it was your own recipe.
Own recipe.
Okay.
And the secret to it was she would never remember what she gonna put in. So every one of them was different.
So everybody must have liked them.
They did. They still do. Yeah, they still do. I still, every now and again, let her help me in the kitchen.
You like doing that, Miss Jannie? Helping in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah. I feel bad when I can't get in there and help.
It's all right. It's time to let them take care of you.
Yeah.
You had 7 children, and I don't know how many grandchildren. They told me that you've got lots of
I got
grandchildren.
so many, honey, I don't remember. Deborah have to give me when I want to know. Deborah have to tell me what I got.
Now, I heard you had a namesake. Someone was named after you. Tell me about your great-granddaughter that's named after you. The one that's named Jannie.
Oh yeah, she's she's a big old thing. But honey, she can walk through that door and I'll smile. Hey, grandmama. Yeah, she called me out.
Yeah.
My name is Deb. I'm the second oldest now, and I have 3 children and 2 granddaughters that I love dearly. Pooh and K. Mariah.
I'm Audrey. I'm the baby girl. I have 4 children. I got 16 grandchildren. And I got 4 great-grands. And they still rolling.
And count up them.
Can't tell you. Let me see. I can't tell
You
you.
know how
But you
many
tell how many kids you got.
Belinda got?
Kiddo got 3 kids.
3 kids and I don't know how
If
many.
you can't remember the grandchildren, that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'll send it to you.
Well, you can zoom that around and take a picture of Greg and all his right there. Man, them all Greg kids right
No,
there.
he's taking that picture, that old picture of Grace.
Y'all was gone.
And what about that picture over there in the red?
That's Audrey
He
and part of
don't want
her.
no have no grands.
And it's Jeffro. Jeff, what do they call it? Jeffro or Jeff?
Really Archie.
They call him Archie.
Okay.
In Richmond.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, well, when he finally looked at his birth certificate, believe it or not, all these many years, on his birth certificate, his name is Jefferson.
It was.
It's Archie Jefferson. No, he used that.
Oh, did he?
He dropped Jeffro.
Oh.
So his name is Archie Jefferson Probst.
So people had been calling him Jethro his entire life as a
Well-
nickname, and he thought that was
According to his mother,
His name was.
that's the name she named him.
right.
She don't know where Jefferson come from.
You know that sometimes they did that to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he liked Jefferson better.
And since it was on the birth certificate, he said, I'm rolling with that.
He
That's
rolling
what he rolled
with it.
with.
Matter of fact, he named his oldest son Jefferson.
Okay.
His name is Chase Jefferson Probst.
You getting that?
Yes,
I like
ma'am, I
that.
am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Freddie.
Yeah. And my mother changed her name.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Her name used to be Jannie Kizai Goodson. But she never liked Kizai. So she changed her name to Jannie K. Yeah.
I like that too.
Well, I like Kiss Eye. Matter of fact, I was gonna name one of my girls Kiss, and she said, "No, you're not."
And
I
Freddie,
told Mom, I said, "That's a beautiful name."
Freddie, how many kids Freddie had?
How many children Freddie got? 5, 6. We have to count up. But I have a daughter that has her middle name, Adrian,
Okay.
K. Her middle name is K.
Let me see, Freddie.
Y'all want to talk about the great Propst fish fry sale?
Oh, Lord. It started over
A family
50 years.
family reunion. We started doing it for our family reunion.
To raise money.
To raise money for our family reunion. And we've been selling now for at least 45 years.
During the summer,
Yes.
summer warm months.
During the summer warm-ups. I think we the only family in the community that still cook food for bereavement families. I don't think nobody else do it but us.
I thought that was very kind.
And y'all did it for us, and we
Yeah,
appreciate
just
it.
staying connected with the community.
But like I was telling Kay, each one of us, my brother and sisters, are friends with each one of y'all.
Yeah.
Got an attachment.
Right.
Yeah.
From Kenneth, me, Andre, Greg, y'all,
Yeah.
Gregory.
Yeah, I think Kenneth was probably one of the first friends.
And kids that you did.
I heard him talking about all the time.
But see, back in the day, we didn't grow up like friends. We grew up like brothers and sisters to all these different people. People used to say, "Is that your sister? Is that your brother?" But we grew up like that. That's the way they raised us.
Yep.
The
They didn't
village.
raise us no other way.
I understand. I used to go eat at a lot of other folks' house, and it was, I either got in trouble or it was good.
Yeah.
Mama would either be mad or it would be okay.
Yeah.
But we would go eat somewhere, and I'd say, I know this is not about me, but I know that y'all did the same thing. I'd go and I'd say, "Oh, Aunt Kat had such and such for dinner, and it was really, really good." And I remember my Aunt Kat had made hamburger and gravy. I had never had hamburger and gravy together.
Right.
And I told my mom, and my mom started fixing it too.
About my mom is that my mother was a missionary worker, along with her mother was a missionary worker. Even when we was young, we used to, my grandmother used to go out and take care of sick people, and we would go along with her
Feed 'em.
and feed them. She used to bathe people, and
Clean up their
some
house.
people just wanted her just to come and just pray for them, and read the Bible. And lo and behold, and we got a little Miss Cora. But this is my grandmother just made all over. I just see a lot of my grandmother and my mother. And during that time when we lost our dad, my grandmother stepped in to help take care of us, because if you think about it, about 55 years ago, we were so young. And probably after me, they know who their daddy, the younger ones know who my father is, but they don't remember a lot about my dad. And I try to tell them stories, especially the boy. And I got a nephew that is my dad made over, and I told him, your license gonna stay in Raleigh more than they gonna stay in your pocket, because you just like your granddaddy. My daddy loved fast and souped up cars and all of that. And with her, it's nothing that she wouldn't do for anybody. If you left this house, came to this house and said that you were hungry, even if you didn't tell her, she's always offering people food and stuff. And I just tell people tell me all the time, your mother is something very special, and she's very special to us. And I don't know, she always tells us kindly that she's come up on the rough side. And when I think about, since y'all been in here, I was just thinking about things that have happened to her, but God just makes sure that she's able to get over that, because she still got stuff she got to do here on earth. And she touched so many lives and stuff, and She's not a complainer. She don't ask for a whole lot. You know, she does like attention though, but she just goes along with everything. And my sister here that she lives with, I just appreciate her so much and how much she takes care of her and just still spoiling her, because we always said, we're not going to spoil Mama like we had Miss Cora, my grandmother, but she getting there. She's almost there, but yeah, but she, like I said, she's a jewel. This is our queen.
She is.
This is the queen of the Propst family. And there'll never be another one, but this is our queen right now, and we just thank God each and every day.
That's Miss Cora picture right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Miss Cora.
Miss Cora.
Yeah, there's a Miss Cora, but you can't see her up there, but that's Miss Cora right there. Right here, but
That's when she got legs.
with legs on. 'Cause even after she, when my mother took care of her, and people would see my mom pushing my grandmother up the street, they would run and just, Miss Jannie, let me push Miss Cora up to your house. And they would just bring her up here and just prop her up there. Even going back down the street and stuff. And I never forget one night my mother was so sick, and me and Audrey went to put my grandmother in the bed. We worked with her for over an hour. We we done propped up that pillow. We done done everything. My sister looked at me, she said, will you please go up there and get Mama and bring her down here? My mama went in there and took that pillow, turned my grandmother on her side, and took that cover and went down her face, and she was
That's true.
She needed Miss Jannie.
She just did what we was doing. It was not working. I just said, will you please go get Mama? We're going to be down here all night.
But you know, they always say God knows. He knows which one to leave behind.
Oh, no doubt.
She took care of all of them. Every last one of them on their sick bed. She did it.
Nobody went to the nursing home.
She did it. She made sure that didn't nobody go to no nursing home. She took care of them.
Now,
Every
Dickie,
last one of them.
Dickie and Too Slow. What's Too
Too
Slow?
Slow.
What's his real name?
Huh?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Those are brothers.
That's too slow.
Okay, because I don't know why I thought Mr. Frank was
Yeah,
a
she
brother.
took care of all
No,
of them.
my mama was
Jessie.
married. Uncle Frank's wife was my mama's sister.
Okay.
Her oldest sister,
Right.
Jessie Mae.
Yeah.
And this right here, this one right here, this is Antoine DC Daddy, Luther.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
The one on the
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the middle boy with them. Yeah, but see, he died up in
And then
Philadelphia.
the man beside him, that's her stepdad that raised her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my grandmother's husband.
So, DC dad was her sister, her brother.
Her brother
Her brother.
too. Yeah, he died up in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one not on that
On that
that
picture.
picture with the siblings. He's the only one that's not on that picture.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
All right, well, anything y'all want to say in closing? And what church did she go to?
Shallow Missionary
Shallow.
Baptist.
Rib hard, huh?
Yeah. Only thing I can say in closing is, you know how I really do believe that God picked your parents.
No, no doubt.
I thank God He picked her for me. He couldn't have picked Nan out no better than what we got. Yes, we are so grateful for our mother. Yeah. Because you know, it used to bother me after I got older, and we used to go visit my father's grave, and my mother was 35 when he got killed, but she brought her grave too. Got her name on the tombstone. Only thing missing is her death date. That's it. And I said, oh my God, my mother died too, but she just still journeyed on, waiting on that day. That thing really touched me in a, I just could not believe it, because you just don't see too many, especially like young people do that.
I know.
You really don't.
Yeah.
They don't even think about that.
Not younger people.
No,
And you're exactly right.
but she did. She brought her grave too. Yeah.
This is where my heart lies.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
it
heart.
was.
That's
This
good.
is where my heart
I
lies.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Was that enough?
Yeah, y'all did good. I appreciate it.
Okay.
This right here, that I know, Mom. Our family motto came from my nephew that was in the Air Force.
No, it did
I
not.
thought that's what it came from. He didn't come up with that.
She done you did it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Tony came up with that.
No, Tony seemed like it so much.
Oh,
He
I'm
put it
sorry.
on
Take
his,
that out, Kim.
That's fine.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, he tattooed it on his body. He loved
Yeah.
it so much.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
on
that
his
too.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shadanya, the girl just came, my daughter. She done that. Her and Guido.
Oh, okay. But I don't
Okay.
know why I thought Tony one came up with that.
Yeah.
I know he the one got it tattooed on his body. Nobody else doesn't do that.